Hey, 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 happy day 563 of What's She Up To Now, documenting the journey, the business journey, as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world to the online business world. My goal, my objective is to duplicate the success I had in the offline world in the online world. And since it's day 563, obviously I am not an overnight success, which, to be honest, almost no one is. We spend years and years and years to become an overnight success. Now, when I hit it big, I will be an overnight success because that's how people view it, even though I'll have, I don't know, it's going to be at least 564 days, right, before I hit my jackpot, my online jackpot. More hard work, I call this today, and that's because I work till midnight shampooing carpets. I think maybe once ever I've shampooed carpets before, and I learned a lot about myself about shampooing carpets. You have to pay attention to a lot of things that I didn't know before. And I admit it's definitely harder work than I thought it was. I mean, I like hard work. I like doing it, but I'll go and I'll finish the stairs and I'll touch up a couple of spots. Today, I knew the spots weren't going to come out. We've had pets and they just don't come out. And you know, after 20 years, whoever owns the house next, it's going to rip up and tear up all the carpets anyway. I know there's this trend, and I am all for it, that we don't have carpets in our houses anymore. They keep germs and dirt and dust and mites and molds and everything else in them. And so people especially people with allergies, are getting away from and having hardwood and engineered floors. There's so many incredible materials now that we don't have to have carpets in our house. We can have carpets and little rugs that we can wash and do things with. So yeah, I knew the spots wouldn't come out of the carpet, but you know, it doesn't mean I didn't try to get them out. So more hard work, gonna work on the house again today. Also working on rehoming our cats. My kids both donated a cat to me throughout the past 5 years, and now as I'm moving, I'm going to a place that will absolutely positively not allow cats. And given my vision situation, I take care of them because I love them, but it's becoming more challenging. And so it's time to find new owners for my beautiful cats. So if you know anybody who needs a cat or wants a cat or two cats, let me know ASAP, because in the next day or two I need to find them a new home. Actually, I should have done it already. I should have done it weeks ago, but I didn't want to because I love them. But they're padding along the old house all by themselves and without furniture and things to climb on. They're getting a little bored. There's still a lot of built-ins and things that they get to climb around on, but they are looking for a new loving home. And it breaks my heart. It actually does. It's like giving away your kids. It's like, how do you do it? But I'll figure it out. I'll come to terms with it. I'll probably be crying because of that. And my grandma's funeral is Wednesday morning. She was 99, almost 100 years old. She would have been 100 on October 4th. So just shy of 100 years old. Amazing, amazing woman. Probably one of the most kind women I've ever met in my life. You know, it's amazing what you learn from somebody that's lived that long, that's been around that long and seen so many changes and lived through so many things. I cherish all the time that I got to spend with her. You know, you always wish it could have been more. And I regret all the times I didn't go because I was busy working or busy working in one of my businesses, that other people in my family went to visit her and that I couldn't go because of whatever reason. You know, you always look back, and those are the times that you regret, the times that you didn't spend with the people that you love and care about. So I'll go see a bunch of my cousins and amazing people that I haven't seen for a long time and probably will never see again, because my grandmother is the glue that held all of us together as a family, as so often happens when the matriarch or patriarch of a family passes away. A lot of times that family falls apart. I know when my grandfather on my dad's side of the family passed away, it was, you know, we see that side of the family at funerals now. We don't get together for other celebrations, maybe weddings and funerals, like graduation here and there. For the most part, it's funerals, which is kind of sad to think and to see, because we used to be so close when we were young. And we always say we're going to get together, but we never do. You know, all us cousins, we always say, yay, every time we see each other at a funeral, hey, we need to all get together. And we do need to all get together, but everybody goes back to our busy lives and we never make it happen. So What else have I got going? Did day 7 of the 7-day Supersize Your Sales Challenge. That was fun. I will definitely be redoing that because I just kind of wung it this last week to keep me sane and keep me going as I'm going through this transition and through my grandmother and everything. Next week is her funeral, so it's going to be a messed up week next week too, but I will figure it out because there's always a way to make things work and to figure things out. Otherwise, that is it for today. I'm going to go scrub some more carpets, look for homes for kitties, and probably not to wash the windows. Windows are getting washed tomorrow. I was smart enough to hire someone to wash the windows. I'm like, I don't want to work that hard. I need some ways to take care of pent-up energy, but I don't need that kind of waste. Plus, I don't see very well, so I'm not going to see if the windows are clean or if there's streaks or spots or anything on them anyway, so why not hire the professionals to do that? Should have done the same thing with the carpets, but I know they're getting torn up, so to me it was just, let's make sure they're clean. I feel good because they're clean, not because their spots are removed, which, you know, isn't it interesting how we set our expectations and what is good or okay or tolerable differently in different situations? Because in the past I wouldn't have tolerated that at all, but I'm like, nah, it's good enough. I know they're clean. Even though they have spots, I know they're clean. And that makes me feel good enough, which, you know, it's interesting how our levels of what is good enough for us changes over time, or what is good enough for it's a really good example of when what we'll tolerate and what we'll accept from ourselves. I used to be one of those, you know, grammar Nazis and spelling Nazis, mainly because when I was a child, I was a terrible speller. I had to try really hard and learn really hard to become a decent speller and to work on my vocabulary. And I think I was probably dyslexic for sure when I was a child. And that was back in the day when they didn't even know what dyslexia was. But I'm pretty sure I was dyslexic. And because I had a hard time learning how to read, I had a hard time spelling and doing things like that. And so it became very important for me to be a good speller and have a good vocabulary. So I used to be, when I was younger and more arrogant and ridiculous, really kind of judgmental about, and kind of a grammar Nazi. And I wouldn't be rude about it, but I would just remind people. And I'm like, what a waste of time and energy that was, right? But now, as my vision is failing, I'm so accepting of typos, especially of myself. And it mostly was because I was really judgmental of myself making mistakes, and I hated when I made mistakes. But now I'm like, okay, I sent it out with a typo, and, you know, I get to use my vision as my reason for doing that. Now, should I have a VA or somebody that oversees everything I do? Yeah, probably. But it takes forever to do that, and I want to do it now. So I tease my kids about wanting instant gratification, but I guess I'm the same way. So go out, make it an awesome day. I'm going to do some more hard work and have a good day, I'm sure. And I hope that you do too. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow to let you know what's going on in my world as I transition from the offline world to the online world. Knowing that, you're seeing the real journey, because there are times when I'm barely working on my business. I'm doing the little things to keep me going, but I am not doing a big push. As soon as I'm done with this move, it will be a big push in terms of rolling out a new challenge and a new summit. I'm involved in other people's summits this summer, but I haven't done my own. And I was going to ambitiously do one. I did one early in the year, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to do 4 more of these this year. And of course, like everything else, life started to get in the way, and changes happened, and I realized, yep, that's not my priority anymore. My priority is to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to get those things done first, and then we'll come back to the summits. But I am definitely doing another summit this year. I'm going to do at least 2 this year, because they're so freaking fun. They are so fun to do. Tons of work, but so much fun. And after you get the first one done, the next one's so much easier, because you've already got the systems and the funnels and the processes and how you do things in place. So I'm excited to do that. I'm thinking, I'm not going to call my shot right now, but I'm thinking probably September, October is when it'll be. That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Hopefully I won't be as tired. Bye.